Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, Reading Ideas. So this is the series, What Happened on This Day in History. So today is the 29th of November. So what happened in history on the 29th of November? In 1530, Thomas Wolsey, English Cardinal and Lord Chancellor, dies en route from York to his impending imprisonment at the Tower of London. That's very unfortunate, isn't it? It's very unfortunate. In 1781, how about this? In 1781, the crew of the British slave ship Zong murder 133 Africans by dumping them in the sea to claim insurance. The ship owners took the insurance company to court to claim compensation for lost cargo. How about that? The agreement of the court with the claim inspired the foundation of the Society for the Abolition of the Slave Trade in 1787, with Granville Sharp and Thomas Clarkson being prominent in that. In 1877, Thomas Edison, US inventor, demonstrates his hand-cranked phonograph. 1898, C.S. Lewis, author of the Chronicles of Narnia, is born. 1907, British nurse Florence Nightingale, how famous is she? Aged 87, receives the Order of Merit by Edward VIII for her efforts tending to the wounded during the Crimean War. 1910, Ernest Sirrine, S-I-R-R-I-N-E, Chicago engineer, patents the first traffic light. They gave it the green light, basically, didn't they? 1934, the first broadcast of a royal wedding when the Duke of Kent marries Princess Marina at Westminster Abbey, London. 1935, Erwin Schrödinger, physicist, publishes famous thought experiment, Schrödinger's cat, a paradox to illustrate the problem of the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum mechanics. Is it alive? Is it not alive? 1940, Liverpool endures nearly 8 hours of bombing by the Luftwaffe. 166 people are killed. 1947, the UN approve Britain's plan for the partition of Palestine. What could go wrong? 1951, Operation Buster-Jangle, codenamed Uncle, the first underground atomic explosion at Frenchman Flat, Nevada. 1953, the first regular commercial New York to Los Angeles flights by American Airlines takes place. 1956, there is panic buying of petrol as the British government announced plans for petrol rationing. President Nasser of Egypt had blockaded the Suez Canal 4 months previously. 1962, Britain and France announced the joint venture to build the world's first supersonic airliner, Concorde. 1965, this is famous in Britain, housewife Mary Whitehouse sets up the National Viewers and Listeners Association to tackle bad taste and irresponsibility on TV. Got to keep those standards up. 1995, Bill Clinton, US President, on his visit to Britain, praises UK Prime Minister John Major and Irish Prime Minister John Burton for their efforts to bring peace in Northern Ireland. 2013, Reverend Pat Story becomes the first woman bishop of UK and Ireland. Also in 2013, a double-engine failure causes a police helicopter to crash into the Clutha Vaults pub, Glasgow, killing 10. So that is what happened on the 29th of November in history. Happy reading, everybody. I hope you're reading something great.